Greetings. I'm Kathy Green with Christian News and Interviews. Today I'm going to talk about really a tragedy that happened recently regarding Ronnie O'Neal. And I'm going to start off with the scripture because the long and the short of it is, I am a born-again Christian, and everything I do, I try to involve Christianity and Jesus in it, because ultimately I believe that he knows all, sees all, and ultimately has our fate in his hands. So Mark 13:12 says that there will be a time when the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father shall betray the son to death. And this case involving Ronnie O'Neal is absolutely a classic case of a father betraying not only his son, but his special education daughter who suffered from the disorder called autism. The child couldn't even talk. So to imagine a father who has allegedly stabbed his own son, tried to kill him, took a hatchet to his daughter, killed the mother. What a tragedy. So I'm going to read just a small snippet of, this is not a police report, this is a child fatality summary that was written about the two children and about the little girl who passed away. I'm just going to read a small snippet of it. Documentation reflects that the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office responded to the family's home just after midnight on March 19th, 2016. Due to a call related to domestic violence. Upon law enforcement's arrival, they discovered the mother lying face down and determined that the mother was deceased. When law enforcement initially arrived at the home, there were no lights coming from the residence. However, a short time later, a light was observed coming from the corner of the home. As the light grew brighter, it was determined to be caused by a fire within the residence, resulting in law enforcement forcing entry into the home. When law enforcement gained access to the home, the main living area was engulfed in flames. Law enforcement yelled for anyone in the residence to exit. I'm going to skip down a little bit. Mr. O'Neal exited the home a short time later, and he was placed into custody. Let's see if there's anything else from this that I want to read to you all. Just basically that Child Protective Custody took the young man, the surviving son, into custody. Yeah. So the long and the short of it is, if you've been following this case, you know that Ronnie O'Neal has been acting as his own attorney. And he started off by screaming to the top of his lungs at the jury that was seated. So heaven knows what they're thinking. He cross-examined his own son. In my personal opinion, he's guilty. I believe he's guilty. The jury will let us know soon what they think or what they believe or what they've determined. But what I want to do is end with this. Look at Ronnie O'Neal's head. I'm talking about his hair. He has horns, braided horns, or natural horns that he's taken time to create. Horns coming out of his head like something wicked. I think about that fire. Horns, fire. Think about the connection. Horns, fire. Put two and two together. Fire. Horns. Wickedness. Evil. What kind of a man would murder a mother in front of her 2 children? What type of a man would look at a young lady who's suffering from autism, a young lady who is unable to speak, and murder that child? What type of a man would stab his son and set the home on fire, trying to basically wipe out an entire family? What type of a man would do that? Horns coming out of his head. Fire. Think about it. Put 2 and 2 together. And tell me who you think or what you think influenced this wickedness that is absolutely unimaginable and unthinkable. Horns, fire. Think about it.